Why hello there friends, family, and everything in between. It's Dylan from Alternate Universes, and we're watching another modern video. This time, we have Underworld Breach on the right, Teamer Breach, versus Naya General. If you don't know what the General is, it's General Ferris Rockrick from Modern Horizons 2. This is not a Leland pile, this is actually a Spike deck. Leland plays one of two things. He either plays a Leland Soup, or he plays a Spike deck. And honestly, I'm here for that. Mapson is part of our accidental Underworld Breach week that we are doing. Well, like I said, it was not intentional. I did not mean to put Breach on camera 3 times in a row. But they're all slightly different, so it's okay. Breach is not a messed up card. Breach is totally fair and balanced. Right? Anywho, let's talk about General Ferris Rockrick, as that is the cooler card here, and I don't know if you all know what he does. He is a Boros legendary creature. He's a human soldier. He costs 1 and a red and a white. I've taken my glasses off, so I cannot actually read verbatim what this effect says, but he has hexproof from monocolored, so you cannot swords him or have to exile him. You can't swords him because that card's not legal in Modern. I meant to say Lightning Bolt. And then whenever you cast a multicolored spell, you create a 4/4 red and white golem artifact creature token. Now what's really cool with this deck specifically is that you play a lot of cascade cards. So you'll play like Bloodbraid Elf. So you'll cast a Bloodbraid Elf, get a trigger, and you'll cascade. Hopefully find another multicolored spell, get another trigger. And you can just do a bunch of different stuff. You know, actually, I don't know why this deck isn't a Breach deck. Well, I guess you can't really put that many cards in the graveyard. I was just thinking about chaining Metamorphosis in the yard. They're from the yard. Got Breach on our brain, baby. Let's just make every deck into a Breach deck. Show me Amulet Titan with Breach. Alright, we're going to Eldamri's Call here. So we'll allow Leland to tutor for any creature he wants to get. That is me reading, or looking at Mapson's Urza Saga, because it has an interesting sleeve on it. And I was like, oh, what is this?
I brought up this before I knew that. Okay. Which is good to know, because they have grinding stations I was thinking about buying. Is that a General Ferris?
It is.
How big is he? He's a 4/1?
3-1.
3/1. Protection from monocolor?
Well, X-proof, not pro.
Same thing.
Not really.
Same thing.
Okay, if you say.
Oh, I meant to fetch while you were
Leland.
out.
Got 4 mana available to him here. Gonna play General.
Well, it could. If you're playing like Dramoka's command.
That's an fetching.
Okay.
It's a multicolored spell. That makes sense when you play a lot of creatures. Leland. I don't appreciate your sass.
It's on the sideboard.
Is it actually?
Maybe.
See?
I mean, what does that card do? Why does it matter if I have that?
Because if you make me sack an enchantment while I'm fetching, then I can't make my construct.
Ooh, that would have been a smart play.
Takes notes for sideboard game.
Alrighty. Making a construct here. So the thing about Breach, right? Breach is able to operate on so many axes that it's just so good. And there's just so many different versions of the Breach deck right now. So like we have Jeskai Fair Breach, Teamer Fair Breach. Is it Fair Breach? Is it Murktide playing Breach? Is it Breach with Iconoclast? And then you have the Urza Saga version. Then you have Prowess playing Breach. Burn will probably eventually adapt Breach at some point in time. They don't fill their yard very often, but like, who knows? It's just another bolt. The decks just do so many things. It's absurd. So, the question of the week, as we mentioned in the video that came out yesterday, do you think Underworld Breach should be banned in Modern? Personally, I'm of the opinion that it probably will be. Should, yeah, probably it should be. However, it probably will be. Considering the fact that it's banned in the two end caps of the modern format, right? It's banned in both Legacy and Pioneer. And while Legacy is operating on a completely different power level than Modern is typically, Pioneer supposed to be lower power level than Modern is. And, yeah. It's banned there, too.
Could be the correct move.
I don't have enough mana to do it all. Oh, I could get that. Tutors are so hard.
Woe is me. I can play the best card in this scenario. Like, life is so hard. Leland, you should be used to tutoring from CDH.
I'm still not.
The game is half tutoring.
I know, but I'm still bad at it. Alright, Manamorph.
And here comes the Manamorphose, which will trigger General Rocker.
Starting to feel like
Make it a 4/4 goal.
Yes, you probably were.
I'm actually going to bounce it in response.
And then disappointingly not having the right tokens. I feel like I was going off like starting a tangent about the breach deck.
I think you did this very bad.
At least like the grinding station, like actual breach deck, because it has so many lines of attack.
And I acted like I didn't know that you had the anomaly spell.
Especially now that they play Ren in the. There's a teamer version that plays Ren.
Really wish.
But do they still play Oracle? That's the thing that I'm not too sure about. I know there's a version that plays Grapeshot. I know there's a version that plays Grapeshot and Oracle. I don't know if there's any versions just playing Oracle anymore.
Alright.
But yeah.
Originally, I didn't think it made sense to bounce, and then I changed my
Oh,
mind.
but Ferris is going to my hand.
Yes.
So I might.
We have Eldamri Skull. Grabs a Fury.
That's a beanie. Thought about Fury. Oh well.
We'll make some combination of mana here.
Ferris and Fury. I think I'm pretty okay.
Draws a card.
Morphos make a.
I thought you
He did draw his card before declaring the mana he was making, which he's not supposed to do either way. But
the Manamorphose.
I do believe Leland would have made red-green regardless, as I think his plan originally was to play the Utopia Sprawl in his hand.
Sorry, I should announce this before I saw my card.
Yes, that is cheating what you just did.
It's red and green. I would have probably said that anyways. I don't think I'm even going to spend the mana. One of it would have been green.
I'm gonna play that Utopia Sprawl.
Red.
I wonder if playing the Fury out is correct here.
Sorry, I thought it was a bunny growth. Alright, name white, sorry.
You named the color though.
White.
Come back. You dicing up deck for me? Something like that.
Would have to pitch either Ren or General Ferris. There were 3 threes. You do 3 to 1, 2 1 to another. Doesn't kill the other one. I don't know. Maybe you just hold it, hard cast it next turn.
CEDH. God. Healing nicely. Isn't that weird stage I can heal at all points of the day? New texture. Huh? New texture. Pretty good though. Like the way it turned out. Yeah, I like
Alright, here comes the general. I think the general mattress store is the only thing I can think of whenever I say the general. And I wish. Is it a mattress store? Am I dating myself here by referencing something that probably isn't a thing anymore? The general. Car insurance. That's what it is. Remember these ads. Wow, do they just not have the little dude as their logo anymore? I guess they still do. Is that Shaq? Not the point. Alright, 3 Eldon calling here. We're making goals. We're doing our things.
Call resolve.
Tutoring for a friend. Choose another copy of General Ferris Rockrick. Or Rokirk. Roderick. I don't actually know how you pronounce his name.
Tutor for another Ferris?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Attack you for a.
Leland cracked in. Or is cracking in here.
Tapping lands now?
Going to Unholy Heat.
Okay. Sure.
Kill one of the golems. That's will probably take 4, go to 12th.
Just pass.
Thank you, guy.
Yeah.
Going to make another construct here. Using that Springleaf Drum to tap down the Mapson token. Which, if you're wondering why Mapson has tokens of Mapson, it's to advertise the Dark Depths podcast that him and Billy Mitchell host. Fantastic podcast. Definitely recommend listening to it. They talk about the modern and legacy formats, sometimes pioneer as well. Primarily modern and legacy, though. It's a good old time.
You've been missing land drops, correct?
Maybe.
How do I get this? What is your life in?
12. You're at 13.
Are these artifacts?
Yes.
Yeah, haywire might.
Sure.
Oh, you have the Ferris in the map too.
Look at all those constructs. Look at everything on that board right there. Oh, they are 6/6s? 2, yeah. Oh, Urza Saga.
I'm getting it untapped, but how? What am I doing? I'm getting it tapped.
Looks like we are going to Haywire Might. Exile.
So I gain 2.
Maps will gain 2 life. We are going to combat, swinging 15 points of damage over at Leland. And we'll block, take 10, go to 2. I think I was answering a judge call for 1 piece at this time, so the life totals have not updated. The beauty of running 2 games at once. It's A-okay though. Speaking of which, if you want to play the One Piece card game, or learn about it, come to AU. Alternate University Blue Bell has it on Mondays. You can hang out with the modern crowd and learn a new card game. It's a great time. Leland thinking if there's any way he can get out of this situation, and I do not think there is. His Fury will not do enough here. Saying the word Fury had triggered the AI device on my iPhone. Love that. Alright, and Leland's going to scoop up maps, and we'll be taking game 1, and we'll be right back in a second with game 2. Boom, look at that. Just a second later, we have Leland putting a Chalice to the Void on 0.
Apparently you played in New Jersey. Apparently. I didn't see you, but Craig did.
That's not good. My hand is very weak to Chalice. That's what I hoped.
Joe also then fetching a Forest and playing out an Arbor off here.
What? It's broken. Okay. How does Mercantile deal with it?
19.
How do they do it? What is it dealing?
Ferris.
Ferris Rockerick?
Dude, I'm trying so hard to cut things and it's not going well. Can't believe Leland is out to me.
Why aren't you like cutting them multiple at a time?
Because what happens is like, then they get like really off center from the blade, and then that's when you end up with like.
Get better.
Would you like to show me how it's done?
Yeah. I think, like, you don't have to do large amounts. Like, yeah, like do it like that.
Red, pass.
Here comes an Emery. Milling 4 cards. Milling a Breach. Steam Vents. Ragavan. Lightning Bolt.
The arbor out there.
Bingo. The fuck is Thorn Mammoth?
Dude, what are any of these cards?
The aforementioned.
Huh. Have you seen the dinosaur that does something like that?
Well, now I'm attached to this arbor.
Alright, going to boost to the Aether Spellbomb. Not a play that we typically see.
It's probably not, but I also don't want you to recast another Emery or something.
So you give me the mana to cast it?
Potato.
Nor do you really see an Arbor Elf attacking in either, but hey.
The second part of Mercedes effect. Okay, I will play that also is probably wrong. Engineered on one.
Engineer Explosives coming out on 1. Going to be popping
This
it.
one's 9 mana, never mind.
Kills off the Utopia Sprawl and the Arbor Elf. Leland down to 2 cards in hand. Neither of which really doing anything.
Hoping it would slow you down.
I think this one's better because it fights whenever you like play
Down for a bit. Put this on red.
Play Utopia Sprawl in that forest, naming a color. Scalding Tarn pass. The amount of times that we've seen Breach go land go in the last couple days, kind of funny.
So awkward. Yeah, you look like you're curious. I am.
Stomping grounds go. Both players just kind of drawing a bunch of stuff here. It's a grinding station. Land go again.
Go. Jesus.
Oh boy. Dashes a Ragavan. Kills the Ragavan. Well, the Ragavan kills himself there. But the Ragavan dies.
It's multicolored.
Leland hellbent.
Oh, it triggers Rock Rick,
Yes.
I guess.
I guess I thinned. I don't know.
Gotta deck them with that windswept heath.
It doesn't kill Murktide.
Okay. I guess it walks.
Do you
I guess
have
it
any other
walks.
questions?
Yeah, idiot. What a Leland
Hey, Leland, how do you kill Triad of Illusion, bro?
I guess
I
Felix
just
doesn't
killed
kill
the
it.
Titan. What do you...
I killed the Titan and died with balance triggers.
Kill the Archon of Cruelty. What else do you want to kill?
Alright, listen, that's a losing game.
It's losing if I have a Lightning Helix in my hand.
Now if you're doing that for lethal.
He's got Fury for Dryad.
Go.
That's vaguely annoying. What am I at? I'm at that
I'm
minus.
gonna fetch here.
14.
Thin a little bit. Making our bobble not hopefully draw a land. There's a second challenge void.
Oh!
Awkward.
Oh man, I cracked the Misty. I can't even get the Mountain. Should have cracked the Tard.
Crank it down.
Well, I wanted to keep one.
Maps is unfortunately able to not find a target here for the land.
Well, no, you can't even resolve Bobble. I don't know.
I might be able to resolve the bobbles later.
I think the only fetchable source left in this deck would be a basic mountain.
Frickin' Force of Vigor.
Draws for turn,
Make
and
it
draws
feel
for.
like it's dingus.
Ooh, alright, expressive iteration here.
Might should have been on 2. You got.
Leland, I think saying I should have put this on 2. Finds Urza Saga, bottom deck's a thing.
Breach. Just gonna die to Saga now. It's fine. We take those.
There's a Bloodbraid Elf here. We're gonna Cascade
Bloodbraid?
Alright.
into a Kiora, Behemoth Beckoner.
Doesn't go high enough.
Yo, it'd be super sick if that triggered.
Bloodbraid will resolve. Attacks in for 2.
I know. I have a lot of 3X's. It's really annoying. Spike was like trying to figure out how to give everything +1, and he's like, he couldn't.
3.
It's like,
I
do
can
I play
math.
Domri? I don't think so.
I'm going to Bousage you. The 1 on 0.
Do I get a land?
Whatever.
There's an Engineer Explosives.
For 0?
Pops the Engineer Explosives. Then here comes 2 copies of Mishra's Bauble. That's what's going to bobble himself. Immediately crack his fetch. Earlier when I was mentioning drawing off bobble, I thought we'd hit this point of the game. I looked away. But now Maps will be drawing off bobble, as there's no longer a Chalice of the Void on 0. Preventing him from playing that artifact.
What are life totals?
You're at 11 or 10.
Going to attack in. Gonna make a construct here. Construct probably gonna jump right in front of that Bloodbraid Elf. Yep. Hardcast of Fury. Going to bobble at the end step. Going to go draw. Makes a construct, pops the Saga, goes to search for something. Goes and gets a Shadow Spear. Another Urza Saga on 1. Mox Amber. Equips the Shadow Spear. Passes the turn. Plays out an Harbor Elf.
Cast it.
Okay, no attack?
No.
Going to bolt the Fury here. Finds another Urza Saga. Jesus Christ.
Fracturing Gust one time.
Leland is drowning.
That card check.
There's going to be so many constructs on the
I
board.
don't know if I care about killing Kira. What's your life at?
14. Is that a 4? Is that what you got?
Alright, we're going to make another construct here.
Whatever. At you.
Attacks in 4, 5.
6. Go to 8.
Leland goes to 9. Mapson go
And I gain.
Leland goes to 8. Alright. Mapson goes to 15. 16. What is the other point of toughness or power that I'm missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm just not counting an artifact. Okay. Good boy. Good lord.
Well, it doesn't have to be anyone.
Yeah, but you got Breach in your deck, presumably.
Cascades into an endurance. Neither which are 4 power or higher, so Cure will not draw cards.
I think I'd play the good one.
It's there to fade removal on your artifacts.
Yeah. Still in turn. Do I want to do anything? I don't feel the need.
I wonder how Cure works the constructs.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Does she see them as 0? No. She wouldn't see them as 0/0s, right? She would see them enter the battlefield as whatever their power toughness would be equivalent to. Would you draw a card then? If you had 5 artifacts, you made a construct? If so, that'd be cool. I don't know what you're doing that in, like what deck, but it would be cool. Epson is doing so much compared to Leland's unfortunately not doing that much. Here's a big swing. I don't think any blocks really save him. Because even if he gives up everything and just doesn't die, it's still not good. Oh god, why am I yawning? I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Is there anything
Did I mess up? I might have messed up.
go to 2?
I'll lightning bolt you.
Okay.
And the bolt will seal the deal. Maps will be taking 2-0 with... Oh, it cuts the black. Well, you won't see that. But we'll be taking 2-0 Breach over Naya General. Thank you for watching, folks. Have a great rest of your day.